What is going on, people of YouTube? My name's Kurtyoy and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, as you may have guessed, we've gone back to budget for one episode, and one episode only as it received so many views and so much support. We are doing 5 more budget midfielders that are left out last video and felt bad, and as I liked so much going from 5 to 1 in favour C, let's do it again. Starting off in number 5, we've got a man who was part of Chelsea's massive loan system, just joined Crystal Palace. And that is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now he comes in at £4.5 million. I mentioned him briefly on the Tom Carroll bit. He represents good value and could be in your FPL teams, and he frees up money that could go elsewhere that you could have spent maybe a 6 or a 6.5 million, of which that I've got a few absolute Stephen Corkers coming up next. But 4.5 million is really good for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He could be playing a lot further forward than the average central midfield position. But they're also the fact of he's a new player coming in. You've got Kabay, you've got Milivojevic, you've got MacArthur to get through. So he could have a tough time there. But 4.5 million, if he does start playing, even if he doesn't get the goals or the assists, getting 2 points every week, sitting on your bench just in case, it's not a bad player. Moving on, we have Kevin Mirallas, Everton, at £6.5 million. He's good, number 4. He's really good. I do like him. The only negative is that he was in and out of the team really when it came to Everton last season. Everton are signing big, could sign more players, could push out of the team that way. At the moment, he looks good. £6.5 million, could be on the left or on the right. If he's playing on point, he can be well and can be brilliant. The only problem is that he can have games where you just don't see anything of him. His touch is poor, he'll lose his head. There's been times where he has lost his head in Everton's shirt. So there are things to worry about, but generally he's a great player. Had a great, pretty good record last season. Can only improve on that really if he's going to improve as a player. And I think this season could be the season to do it. With all the better players around him to help him, Everton, he could be a really good player to keep your eye on. Next up, we have Junior Stanislas of Bournemouth coming in at £6 million. Now he had a fantastic season last season. There's only £6 million. When comparing Josh King, he's 7.5 and a striker. Who are you going to pick? Who are you going to pick? But Bournemouth have a really good fixture list. At certain parts of the season could be good to play on him right then. He's a good winger. Yes, they have signed well. I feel like he should be able to get his spot nailed down. If he does do that this season, could be on for a good season. You're thinking Defoe and King up front, maybe, or Defoe in front, and then King's like behind. Stanislas one side and Fraser the other. Looks really good from my point of view, and it could be the way they set up. And for a player, £6 million. Joining Bournemouth as well and improving Bournemouth with Defoe. He's a fantastic finisher. Could be getting a lot of assists from that. Ake and, Begovic in a defence to, maybe get those clean sheet points in. Could be a really good season for a player with the potential to be a big player like Junior Stanislas. Also, in the £6 million budget, number 2 on our list is Phillips from West Brom. Now, he is set to have a good season, and I really like him. There is one slight negative, and that is the fact that West Brom can play negative football. But if Phillips is to introduce that sort of extra play, you can play in a 4-3-3, Rodriguez to the left, you've got Rondon down the centre, Phillips to the right. For that half set up in one of the games in pre-season seemed to work alright. Could be a really good signing. He has, again, like Mirallas, he can go off the boil and sort of you can forget about him for games where he's not doing much, but fantastic player, and £6 million is a really good price for a West Brom that have a good start to the season, one of the better starts of the season. So if you're looking to early wildcard, he could really be a player to keep your eye on. And finally, in at number 1 is Dusan Tadic. Southampton midfielder comes in at £6.5 million. Didn't have the best of seasons last season, but he could improve this season. And I feel like a new manager coming in, new playing styles, new tactics. We've learned a lot over the last few playing styles. Charlie Austin back in full fitness, Gabbiadini as well. He's a fantastic player. International duties, he was really good as well last season. The stats weren't the best. He could have improved on that. This season could be that season to improve. I think Southampton have got a great chance of doing well this season. They always end up in the top half of the table, and I feel like they could do that again, and Tadic could have a really make or break season this season. I'm backing him to do really well, and to be honest, although I said Redmond in the last video, since then my tide has turned, and I do quite like Tadic. I've said it in the streams, I've said it elsewhere, I'm saying it here again. Tadic, I think, has overtaken Redmond in my most liked list when it comes to the midfielders. And at £6.5 million, I'd say he should be in your basket to be picked too. And that happens to be that for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to get up to date for all my content, and let me know what other budget midfielders I've missed. I've done 10 now. 10 budget midfielders, 2 videos. Have I missed anyone else? Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.